What's going on today, everybody? Well, I have a little bit different video coming up. I just finished washing the cars and I got a couple products and I wanted to test them out on the Subaru, but I got to thinking about it. Which one should I go with? Should I go with A or B? So, before I do that, the car still got some ceramic coat on it. It's still holding up really, really well. I just wanted to do an after wash, kind of prep to keep it lasting a little bit longer than it is. So, got some ceramic coatings and I want to test two of them out and see how well they work compared to each other. And hopefully I can do like a 1 week update and then a month update and with a wash, or see what it looks like with that. So, I want to test the new Meguiar's ceramic wax and Turtle Wax's Steel and Shine. These are both supposed to be pretty decent new ceramic coatings that you do after your wash, and so I want to see which one works better. Put them head to head on the hood of my daily driver, which is black, and it has absolutely nothing on the hood. It is completely bare. Just went through and did a clay bar, actually a clay mitt on it, but it's all clean, stripped, ready to go. So we'll go ahead and we'll get some tape. We'll tape these off. We'll have a control panel so we can test all three, or look at all three and see how well they do. So without further ado, let's get to applying these. So here we go. Just washed the car, and here's the Turtle Wax Ice Seal and Shine and Meguiar's ceramic coating. Nothing on either of these. It still has some water spotting on it. So yeah. So there we go. We got everything taped off. We've got 2 towels for each, one for applying and one for buffing off on both. There's 2 blue ones, trust me. Go ahead and apply this to each side and see how it looks. One of the biggest problems with using ceramic coating like this, spray-on ceramic coating, is that it separates. So definitely make sure to shake each bottle up really, really well, flip it upside down, do everything, make sure that product's really mixed in there, because if you don't, there's been a lot of complaints, especially with the Meguiar's, having problems with it not being the way it's supposed to be. So definitely give it a good shake. And of course, because I'm trying to do this outside, it was nice and cloudy this morning, and now we've got blue skies everywhere. The sun just came out behind the clouds, and it's gonna make this a little bit difficult because you're not supposed to apply it in the sun. So I'll get it done real quick, and hopefully it's still kind of cool to the touch, so that's good. But we'll go ahead and get this dialed in and put on the car and beat this sun, hopefully. So here's the hood after everything's been applied to it, and you definitely can tell a difference between the products where the tape actually was on this control and where the products actually sit. Since I just applied all this, I might as well do a little water test and see how it reacts to a little bit of water on each one of these panels. So the Seal and Shine actually looks like it repels it really well. Here's your control, you can tell it's sheeting off, and here is the Meguiar's. Now, I don't know why it's leaving a weird film like that, but it's all the way down the water, whereas the Seal and Shine isn't doing that. That's interesting. So that was a little bit of water on it, so let's go ahead and put a hose to it and actually see what a lot of water looks like on her. The Meguiar's does say to wash it off. Well, after flooding it, the Seal and Shine definitely throws it off faster than the Meguiar's, but in the end, they're both pretty comparable to the same amount. Definitely a lot better than this control in the center. You can still see the difference in between treated with the Seal and Shine, the control. You can definitely see that line between the two, but you can't quite tell the line between the Meguiar's and the control. I mean, it's still a little bit there, but not quite as drastic of a change in darkness as the Seal and Shine. Very interesting. Well, that's gonna do it for this week's video. Check back next week and probably a couple weeks after that when I do an update on how this is actually performing in the long run. So far, preliminary results, loving the Seal and Shine. It makes the car darker, which is always good, especially on a dark car, and then it also just throws the water off. That being said, Meguiar's eventually got all the water off, and actually more water with it sheeting as opposed to beading. So win-win, win-lose, I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. So far, I'm liking the Seal and Shine just for the fact that it makes it a little bit darker, a little bit deeper, richer color. So, both super easy to go on, both super easy to buff off, and Granted, I didn't do hardly anything to this paint job. This is supposed to be like your average Joe that just goes out and throws this on his car. I did clay it a little bit, so that helps, but I didn't go through and polish it. I didn't take out all the water spots. I didn't fix the scratches. I didn't do none of that. This is just average Joe trying to get a little bit better protection, a little bit better beating of water off. To keep the hard water spots is the biggest deal I'm having. Hard water spots off of the car. So if I can get the water off before it's actually dried, that helps me out a ton. So without that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you like to, give it a thumbs up. If you're wanting to check it out, don't miss next week's episode where I go ahead and update you guys. So please subscribe so you get that, hit the bell notification, make sure that you're up to date with everything. I'm gonna get out of here, everyone. Peace, take it easy.